everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Welcome to my fluid art channel. Glad to have you here. Thanks for sticking around and watching. Today's pretty much a continuation from the last video where we did a little guy and made little buds and sweet little flowers. This time I want to go larger and I want to change up the cell activator. Instead of using black, I think I'm going to use Caput Mortem by Amsterdam. Mostly because I like to say Caput Mortem. Anyway, let's see how that works out and make something pretty. Let me get you down. Hey guys, it's Karen. I'm on my third fail. Overzealous with the tilting for deconstructed bloom because I like the colors. And not working out. I'm going to leave that paint there. I'm just going to put a little puddle of my PPG MultiPro. Ooh, this will be do or die because that's the end of this gallon and I don't want to open another one and have to stand around and stir and all that nonsense. So the prior painting had been spun and tilted within an inch of its life, so I'm not too worried about, too much paint. I'm worried about not enough. All right, that should do it. I'm going to torch all those micro bubbles, and we'll talk about the colors. In fact, I'm going to spin this out just a little bit, make it a little bigger. That looks pretty good. I lost the stopper again. I think it's in the paint on a tarp somewhere. There we go. I've got a bunch of bubbles. All right, colors for this endeavor. We're gonna do, this is ore, and this little piggy ore. I had a half a cup of that and a half a cup of iridescent bright gold by Golden. So they were mixed together. So this little piggy and ore, and then the golden bright gold. And speaking of this little piggy, I have to give I want to. I want to give a shout out to the Fluid Art Co. This little piggy, and particularly Billy Guara for hitting me up and asking me what I needed for Bloomfest in Vegas and sponsoring the event, which is amazing. So those that are coming will go home with a nice little swag bag of goodies, which is awesome. So thank you to Billy and crew for that. Appreciate it. And then that is this little piggy in Afterglow. And then we're going to put Amsterdam's Bronze on top of that. And then this little piggy in Mango. And then I haven't been really using it because I thought it was too much pink. This is Golden's Quinacridone Magenta, but I'm just going to put a tiny bit in the middle, one little thin line, and it's basically there so my CA can sit on top of a tube paint. And then I tried to use Caput Mortem by itself, and there wasn't enough contrast. It was kind of boring. So I did have to pair it up here with some lamp black. And then the Caput Mortem cell activator. And I'm going to blow this out, then I'll tell you about my hairdryer. So, it's my Wazer, cool air high fan as usual. And let's see if I can do a better job. Third time's a charm. I know you guys are probably like, what is she doing? So that was a dirty blowout, and I did it because my hairdryer, my razor, the cap to the fan fell off. It still has like another little cover, but ever since that happened, the hairdryer has been like super powerful, like super strong. So I was like, maybe if I really blast it, I'll get the messy effects and cool line work and cells that are way over here instead of in the middle. And it kind of worked. Now, let's just make sure I don't mess it up. I do want to puff a little bit right there where the kaput mortem is, dead center. And since I'm not having luck with deconstructed things, I might just spin this out because I'm tired. I did bring up a little bit of white, but I feel like I got a lot of color for how wacky I was with the hairdryer. All right. All I did was bring up a big white cell. That's not good. So I do have my pipette, a pipette handy. And we're gonna, where's that white cell? Stick it right here. Say bye. All right. It's a little off center. I'm kind of cool with that. All right, am I? Let's see. Does the middle move? No, that's okay. Let's run into the middle. I kind of like that orientation. Yeah. Let's spin. Oh, am I flat? Am I even? Pretty much, pretty close. I'm just going to tip it off this one edge and then bring it all, stretch out that middle. Yeah, let's stretch out that middle this way. Let everything go that way. We'll stop right there. See, this is what happened last time, is I fall in love with all of this stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I want more of it. And then try to take off stuff. Well, this corner needs to go off. I'm kind of digging it. I am. I don't want to lose this stuff here. But I got to do something about this corner. Let's just dig some paint out of the can. There's got to be enough to cover a corner, yeah. Oh yeah, we'll make it work. Don't make me have to open up another can. Please don't make me. There we go. I got to bunch out. And then we'll spin, and it should get off like the little remnants of these other corners. But I am pretty dang happy with this, with the messy blowout. Go ahead, white. Go off the corner. Get along. Did it go off for the most part? I don't know if I want to mess with it anymore. After 3 fails, looking at it from an orientation perspective, I don't like that little thing of white or color. What are you? Go away. There we go. I kept most of my fancy little thing on this corner. I love the middle that it doesn't look like a bloom. I'm wondering if I should tilt just like a little bit. See how balanced it is on this side and here? It's just like a little bit heavy right here. And there's like a giant bubble that I'm gonna risk hitting with my hairdryer there. Did you see it? It popped. Don't do that. Don't do what I do right there, because you risk getting speckles everywhere. That was really risky on my part. I'm going to tilt a little bit this way. Just for balance sake. But I think I'm in love with this painting. Yeah, see, there's still paint in the middle moving too. Huh. But I love the middle. I'm going to stretch it out and give it a spin. That looks good like that. All right, this should do it. One last spin. This is basically to get off a little bit of paint. Picking an orientation. I think I like it like this. So that's the top and this is the bottom. I think it can go multiple. I think I'm saying ta-da. Love the color combo. Very, very much. Yeah, let me clean up. Get you guys down. I told you about my hairdryer, yeah? Yeah, I did. Okay. Be right back. I lied, I'm back again already. I'm worried about the middle having a little bit too much paint. So I'm going to do my trusty skewer test. Ooh. Let me see if you guys can see that right there. It's okay-ish, but I really, really like this painting. So I think I'm going to do is take my pipette and stick it in the middle, because there's no like bloom there. It's all like just all organic and cool looking, and so I'm not gonna like mess up a petal or anything, but I'm gonna stick it in here and see if I get anything out, like a tiny dollop. Hey, if it makes you feel better and gives you peace of mind, I say do it, right? Like, I'm going to do it. We'll do it, the squeeze first, and do it one more time. Let go. Come up slow. That's how much I took out. That makes me feel better. Yep. And then I'm gonna take the end of my toothpick, and I have a couple little speckles, nothing crazy, and I'll probably just stand around and dunk them. I have enough paint left over as colors. There's not bad, maybe like 10 of them. But like, I don't know, let me turn it this way. I have a couple big guys like here on this end that I definitely don't want. So we're just gonna stick the end in, lift the straight up, and pull up that house paint till they're gone, or so tiny that you don't care. Oh, I got that one. There we go. Yep. Ta-da! Love it. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back with the dry results. I really, really like this one. I love that it's asymmetrical. I love that the bloom part in the middle has been destroyed. And I love all the line works from hitting it so hard with the hairdryer. Check out the middle. Like, it's all like disintegrated. I dig it. I did get some speckles from hitting it so hard with the hairdryer. Like a couple bubbles up here, and then see like the little white ones. I don't care, because look how cool that line work is. And like the splattered lines over here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I might fix up those guys right there. I'll definitely touch those up. Love the color combo. I'm out of frames. I have like an 18 by 18. This is a 20 by 20, so it's, you get the idea of what it would look like in a black floater frame. I tried a gold. It looked awful. It needs the black. And this one, I don't know. I don't want it to be plasticky looking. It's wild and woolly and kind of soft, so it's just going to get maybe a satin varnish. Satin or gloss, but no resin. Yep. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Last call for Bloomfest. 2 spots left. Somebody sell me out, man. I'm so close. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Be well. Where's my fingers? Peace out.